what a beautiful day to talk about cinema because I am a cinephile. Oh my gosh. That thing hasn't been washed in a while. What is up, gals and guys? Today we're gonna be talking about top 10 movies you've probably never heard about. Movies I consider underrated or that went under the rug, and that I think they deserve a chance to be seen. There's gonna be a bit of every genre so everyone can have their cup of tea. And just to be clear, these are not the most underrated or lost movies. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more out there. But these are a few that I would love to share with you all. Number 10, we got The Blob from 1988. Tells a story about an alien organism crashing into Earth. As this organism eats, it grows bigger and bigger until it becomes a massive problem for the city it crashed in. But as always, an evil company or government division has their plans of their own. This movie is packed with jump scares, very well done special effects for an 80s movie. The story is also pretty entertaining. If you want to jump out of your seat or hug your partner because you're just too scared, then this is the movie for you. Number 9, I Am Sam from 2001. Tells the story of how a mentally challenged man called Sam struggles to raise her newborn daughter Lucy. After the school starts to notice Sam might not be able to raise Lucy, they do everything they can to take her away from him, making Sam prove that despite his condition, he can be the perfect dad. The performances are so well done. Michelle, Sean, and Dakota do some amazing acting in this movie. Want to cry, get mad, or eventually cheer for the characters? Then I'd say watch it right now. Number 8, What's Eating Gilbert Grape from 1993. Tells a story about Gilbert, who is caught between trying to live a normal life but also struggling to take care of his family. This starts to happen when he meets a new girl in town who brings the best out of him, but also makes him question himself who to put as a priority, her or his family. I think this is by far one of Johnny Depp's, or Deep, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's one of Johnny Depp's and Leonardo DiCaprio's best movies ever. Just like with I Am Sam, if you want to live some drama for a while, hit the play button on this movie right now. Number 7, Brothers from 2009. Tells a story about two brothers, one of them who's responsible and worshipped by his family, and the other brother who has his life unbalanced but tries to survive and tries to kind of like make the best out of it. These roles start to reverse as the brother Sam dies in combat and Tommy starts to look over his family, leading into some kind of weird situation for all of them. You know, I never thought I would see Jake Gyllenhaal and Tobey Maguire in the same movie. I know a lot of people say they look alike, but I really kind of don't see that resemblance. Either way, I believe this is one of Tobey Maguire's best acting performances ever. If you're stuck with seeing him as Spider-Man, trust me, this is gonna make you see him in a whole different way. Number 6, Just Like Heaven from 2005. Tells the story of... Gosh, I'm saying that a lot. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know how else to start these. Tells a story about David, a lonely man who just recently lost his wife. In his attempts of trying to find a new heir, he finds this old apartment which he instantly loves. He kind of like says, oh, this apartment looks pretty comfortable. What he doesn't know is that this apartment is holding a neurotic ghost who refuses to believe that she's dead, and makes David embark this adventure in wanting to get rid of her. Down the line, they start to realize that they probably found each other for a reason. This is a great 2000s dramedy. It's actually one of my favorite genres because it just has your emotions flying in every direction. I feel like the 2000s were the time when the movie industry wasn't too afraid of telling any kind of story. So if you want to see something fresh and new, this and many other movies from the 2000s are right there waiting for you. Number 5, My Super Ex-Girlfriend from 2006. Starring Uma Thurman and Luke Wilson in a crazy, awkward superhero adventure. A man suddenly realizes that his girlfriend has superpowers. And although at the beginning it seems like an exciting thing for both of them, and I mean exciting in every way, he starts to realize that not only it's not his rhythm of life, he also realizes that he's actually in love with someone else. This makes his now ex-girlfriend mad. Imagine a toxic girlfriend but with superpowers. If a normal toxic girlfriend is hell, now with powers I bet even the devil would be afraid. I feel like this is one of your typical you turn on the TV and this is the movie you usually see airing every time. Because that's kind of how I found out about this movie. They used to air it almost every Sunday. Uma and Luke are pretty hilarious in this movie, and even Rainn Wilson appears, and he's just like this weird, awkward nerd friend, and he's just so awkward, but it's so funny. So if you want to disconnect from the world for a while and just have a good time, give it a watch. It's actually for free on YouTube. Number 4, I Like Movies from 2022. Criminally underrated movie, and it came out like 2 years ago. It doesn't even have a Blu-ray release, and I think that is a big crime. Which follows a story of Lawrence, who's a freaking narcissist for most of the movie. God, I hated this chum. But at the end, he really did get what he deserved, so I'm fine. Who wants to go to film school but needs to earn a lot of money because his family is not the most wealthy. He starts to work at his favorite video rental store, believing that that'll be the way he'll succeed in earning money. Along the way, he also learns the meaning of things in life as he starts to lose the people around him due to his own actions. I only watched this movie because, like Lawrence, I also want to make a living with acting or anything within the movie industry. But his character is a freaking prick, man. I mean, I was so mad of all of the messed up stuff he does. I mean, the stuff he did to his mother, I just wanted to punch the damn TV. You start to find out why he does these things, but still I don't think they're an excuse. Okay, so the next 3 movies I have talked about in separate videos, so if you want to do a little more research on these, I suggest you go watch them as soon as you finish watching this video. Number 3, The Fly from 1986. Like I said before, this is a reboot from the 1958 version, which is a reboot done right. After a scientist uses himself as a guinea pig for a teleportation device test, he later finds out that a fly teleported with him, fusing their DNA together and slowly turning into a giant mutant fly. This is more than just a creature feature, it's a tragic love story, basically seeing your loved one die and not being able to do anything. Number 2, Into the Night from 1985. A lost-minded Ed, played by Jeff Goldblum as well, tries to start from zero by trying new stuff that's not in his basic routine. When he actually makes an attempt to do so, he encounters this lovely but endangered lady running from some thugs. They both start this journey for survival as they need to find a way to clear their names and find a way to settle things out without dying. This is easily one of those movies that encapsulates the whole 80s era, and it's really a shame that not a lot of people know about it. And number 1, You Light Up My Life from 1977. This movie is also on YouTube, so you have 0 excuses of not watching it. I mean, go watch it. Go watch it now. Just like I Like Movies, it tells a story about this girl who wants to be an actress and a singer. But along the way, she also does a lot of mistakes, making her lose a lot of people around her, which also made me kind of mad because she also does some stupid decisions. Which makes her learn the lesson of, in order to follow your dreams, you must leave something behind. Diddy Khan does such a wonderful job. I'm surprised she actually didn't win an Oscar for this, because this is just, I mean, she did terrific in this movie. This is also another one of those movies that teach you that you should make decisions wisely, otherwise the outcome might come to bite you. But that is just my opinion, those are just my thoughts. These were only several of the movies I think are going or have gone under the rug and that I believe they deserve their spotlight, because these are just great movies. And whew. And believe me, I have a lot more, but then this video would last like 3 hours long, so let's just leave it there. Tell me in the comments below if you've seen some of the movies I mentioned, or write down some of the movies you consider as hidden gems. Let's share these movies together. I might want to watch some of those that you probably will comment down below. Give me a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, link is down below. I am Louis, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope everyone is doing okay, and I will see you all next time. Take care.
Yes, and as I was saying, I am a big cinephile. I don't watch any of that crap of regular movies. I only watch Martin Scorsese, things that have Robert De Niro in it, or probably with these other guys, Quentin Tarantino. I only watch those kind of movies. Yeah, because all of that is cinema. That is cinema. You can't call anything else cinema. Tarantino, Scorsese,
I can't, oh my god. I just imagine those who just, whatever, you know, I'm just gonna stop it here before I say something stupid. Alright, bye bye guys, bye bye.